Hey, you're with Jason at True Vintage RC. Thanks very much for choosing to stop in today and check out my follow-up video on the four-wheel drive RC10. So, last week I had plans to get down to Castle Hill. It's a 4-hour round trip for me, and I had a mate coming with me, and he can fly the drone quite well. And the plan was to get down there and maybe try and cut some laps with his car and get the drone following it around and even get some GoPros out there. But it rained and all plans were ruined. But not to be outdone, I still wanted to get this thing out as quickly as I could, even locally to me. There is no RC track near me. In fact, there's not really even any suitable patches of dirt. There's just nothing here. It's a real shame. And friends who live locally here on the Central Coast where I am have also looked around at times, and I don't think there is anywhere really to take your car to have a proper run. So I've had to make do. There's like a little, I'm not going to say it's a BMX track, maybe some sort of a little pump track. And it used to be dirt not too long ago, well, at least the last time I took my kids there. And now it's got like some sort of a sick surface, like the surface that would be on the Chargers track up in Queensland, I'm told is like sandpaper, and that's exactly what this surface is like. So it's no longer a loose dirt that gets muddy with rain. It just has this surface that I guess absorbs the water and then disappears, but still holds the grip. So anyway, the RC10 did go out and have a bit of a good rag around, and you know, I asked myself, where does this car fit? You know, there's all kinds of ideas on social media. Everyone's got these opinions, and that's fine, you know. Who wouldn't want to have an opinion about it? But I just love the fact that this car is available out of the box, and you can get this car as you see it here, literally all in the one box. And to me, that is going to help the market, because people can just go out there and pick up one of these cars, build one, take it out, and experience it just the same way I have. I think they've done a pretty reasonable job of making a car that sort of straddles a few different you know, concepts out there. You know, I mean, it does have these vintage style big tall spike tires, which I've well and truly worn down now, which you'll see in the video. So what is my opinion of the car? Look, I love it. I think it's great. I think I'll be glad to own this thing forever. And do I really want to go and enter it into a vintage event? No, not really. Would I take it with me and drive it around in the practice sessions? 100%. 100%. I think anyone out there who's even into modern RC would love to get one of these cars and just take it out the track with them when they go, and may not fit into a class. Who's to say? But, you know, I guess that's going to come down to time and the powers that be wherever your club is. And, you know, I don't really want to enter in an argument as to where it should fit, okay? To me, it's a team car with a four-wheel drive conversion put into it. Whatever, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to lose friendships over it. It's a four-wheel drive RC10, and it's cool. I think that you can take it out there. It looks certainly vintage. A lot of guys who are walking by this place where I took this car for a run were stopping, and they're like, "Wow, look at that thing! It looks so cool and old." And it does. It looks scale because it's got the driving lights on it. You know, the windows have been trimmed out. It's got some netting glued in. You know, and it's got that classic buggy body. You know. And it's got a, you know, it's a 6-gear type body shell and a 6-gear type gold pan chassis, because that's what everyone associates with an RC10. You know, those early 6 gears have obviously the gold pan. They didn't come out with a black pan like in the team car or the works, and then the models that went after that, because you could get these pans in blue and red and green and yellow and whatever that's, and Associated, I'm sure, are going to release one of those at some point. And when they do, I think the numbers will just go crazy. Like, everyone will be buying one of those cars. But anyway, so I had a blast. I took out the old Futaba Magnum FM radio, and it works perfectly well. I'm running an old Novak, and I must have had about a good 25 minutes of runtime out there, and I've managed to edit it down to something that's a little bit watchable. I'll leave it up to the viewer to agree or disagree, but it's the best I could do. Now, I didn't have anyone to help me film today. I just basically stuck the GoPro in my mouth via a plate and, you know, turned my head, and that's what you saw. So, yeah, anyway, don't shoot me for having a go, but you know, look at that, full front wheels moving on an RC10. That's just wild. You know, what would I like to have seen done differently with this car? Well, I'm going to have an opinion on that. Okay, so 100%. Look, I don't in any way dislike the styling of this car. I don't mind that it's got 2.2-inch wheels on it. I don't mind that it's got the crazy modern hubs. I don't mind that it's a different wing to the ProTech one body. It kind of does it for me. It works. Yes, I saw the promo video that Team Associated did with this thing running around in the dirt, and I was just like, you know what, I'm getting one because I reckon it looks cool. When I first saw the, you know, the photos that were coming out when it was first released, I was like, yeah, nah, it's just too many faux pas for me. But I don't know. I think this thing's going to just generate its own interest, you know, whatever. And I'm sure a lot of people are buying them, and people are going crazy who haven't bought one or missed out. And some people are going to make up excuses why they shouldn't have one, and that's cool, man. That's RC. Not everyone has to have like every car or have every car. You know, back in the day, we just had 1 or 2 cars, and that's just how it was. But the whole collector scene's gone wild, hasn't it? Anyway, so enough of me waffling. Yeah, I like the car, drove well, had no problems with it. I've never been to this place where I was driving, so forgive me. I don't even know the lay of the land. I don't know which direction goes, and it's not built for RC cars. It's just built for little kids with BMX bikes. So I just did the best I could with it, and wanted to share what this car looks like going around out in on well, it's not even dirt. Jumps. So anyway, thanks very much for choosing to stop in and check the video, and I'll catch you later. Bye now.